Hey, it's probably Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. Today is really exciting. I just hit my 1 year anniversary and I thought we would do a giveaway. So I'm going to go through how to put together a tab bound journal, and then we will decorate it and do a final flip through, and you will along the way find out how to enter to win this little journal. So stick with me and we'll get to it. All right, so let's walk you through how to make this tab bound journal. So first off, I've already made the covers. I just used, I don't think it was cereal box, it was some kind of food packaging box, and I just covered it, cut the fabric to the same size, actually a little bit bigger because it's hanging out, kind of like that, fringy look. So yeah, I cut it down and then I just sewed it on. I wrapped the cardboard with some Amazon packaging paper that comes in the boxes. So yeah, that's all that is. So I already have those ready, so you don't have to watch me go through that. I think this will be the front cover and this will be the back cover. I ran out of this fabric, so I sewed a little piece of blue fabric to it with the seam poking up. I thought that added a little extra interest. So we also have some single sheets of cardstock. And then, although tab binding is great for doing single sheets like this, the 6x6 paper pads, that have all the pretty images in it, you can just take each sheet and put it into the book, as a single sheet. But you could also take a couple of sheets of paper and fold them together into like mini signatures like this. And all I do is put 2 or 3 sheets together and then just staple it a couple times in the seam, and you can add it to your tab bound journal just like that. And I just created a new digital. It's a Patriotic digital, and so I'm going to use some of that as well. I printed it on 32-pound paper, and this paper is so smooth. Like I wish you could feel it. It's like satin. It's just, I don't know why I'm so excited about this, but I think most of you will probably understand what I mean. It's just so smooth and feels so good. I will put the link for it below. I think it was Hammermill, 32-pound. I'll put the link for it below, but this paper is so smooth. And I've already cut it down because, when you print out digitals, you get the frame around the edge. So I've already cut the margins off of these that I'm going to use for writing pages. So let's start off with our front cover. I've already cut down some little pieces of fabric that we're going to use for our tabs. And I would say that these are about 1.5 inches by 1 inch approximately. I didn't measure them exactly. It's just approximate. So, and that's just cotton fabric, like just your normal stuff. So we're going to take our front cover, make sure that our font is facing up. And actually for the front and back cover, I'm going to put lace for the tabs, just because I thought it would add a little extra interest, a little more prettiness to the journal. So I'm actually going to just glue on 3 pieces for our tabs, just like this. And this one's a little long, isn't it? But it doesn't matter. It's a junk journal. And I'm using art glitter glue because it dries a little bit faster. And I usually use Elmer's for everything, most everything, but this dries a little bit faster, so I'm using this today. I do have a problem with it clogging up frequently. You always have to keep the cap on as soon as you're done using it or it will dry up. But I'm going to go ahead, just kind of eyeball it. If you want to measure it and be precise, that's fine. But I am just going to eyeball it and get these glued on. See, it's already clogged, I think. Okay, I kind of got it working. So I just put some glue there. Just going to place that lace on. Make sure that it's really in there in the weave, so it'll hook on there really well. Do the same to the other two. Darn this glue, darn it. I might have to just go with Elmer's. This is going to take me all day. Woo! Okay, so of course that's going to have to dry for a minute. What I'm going to do is I have already cut down some pieces of parchment paper, and I'm going to put that underneath where the glue is and just flip this over. That way it won't stick to my surface. Okay, so now we can start with our first section or signature or page. So I think to start off with, I'm going to use one of the digital prints. So I'm just going to fold that in half. Oh, this is the other side. So I'm just going to fold that in half. Okay, so there's my page. And now I need to put the tabs on. I'm going to put 2 for this first page. So the cover will have 3. The next section will have 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 2. And then you always want to end with 3 on the back cover. So I'm just going to alternate the red, white, and blue tabs. So it kind of makes a cool design on the spine of the book. So I like to line these up next to each other, the cover and the first section. So I know where to put the 2 tabs. So I need to put one here and one here so it will fit between the tabs on the front cover. Okay, so I'm just going to place that down gently. You know, I don't know what possessed me to do patriotic, like junk journal papers, digitals in March. I don't know what, I don't know why. I just felt the urge to do something patriotical, something American. So that's why we have this in March. It was just, you know, sometimes you just get something in your head and you just have to go with it. And I thought, you know, people love America every day, so why does it have to wait until July? All right, so now we have that glued down. Then we will flip over this first section. We're just going to flip it over. So the crease is here, and put it right upside down on the cover. And try to line up, you know, the cardboard of the cover. And then what we're going to do is fold over these 3 tabs, the lace ones we put on the cover, and hook it to this first section. Just like so. You know, I've never done lace on any of my tab bound books so far, so this is kind of an experiment. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's make sure that's really smushed down. Okay, now we're going to get the second section. I think I'm going to go for one of the little mini signatures. This is just a 2-page signature, and I'm going to just staple that with this stapler. It's pretty cool. It opens up like this, so you can staple down the center. You know, other normal staplers won't do that. So this is kind of handy. Just make sure you got it centered. Just put a couple staples in there. I mean, you could always do a pamphlet stitch if you wanted to, but where it's just 2 pages. I don't see why using a stapler isn't okay. Okay, so we have that done. Now we'll just put it next to our stack. And on this one, we're going to put 3 tabs. Make sure they're lined up. Okay. Now we're going to put 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I didn't do this on the first section, but let's see, might be okay. Remember, I told you I cut out some strips of parchment paper. I like to put that down because those little tabs aren't completely dry yet. Then we're just going to flip it over just like we did the first section. Flip it over on top of the stack. Make sure it's lined up. And then we're going to take the 2 tabs from the previous section and glue those. See, so you can see how this goes. It's like alternating every other one. Pretty fun. As long as you can keep track of which, if you're on the 2 or 3, it goes pretty quickly. All right, and I'm going to get another piece of parchment paper and put underneath that little section here. This is what it's going to look like. Just want to make sure that we don't glue our tabs together or our pages together. So I'm just going to leave that in there for a little bit while it dries. All right, now we're going to get our next section. This is a single sheet that has a flip in or a fold in. So I'm just going to be binding on this section. So line that up. I'm going to do white on this one. So we just need 2. And I'm not going to make you watch every single page. I will speed this up so you can see me doing it, but you don't have to get bored with it. And if I have anything interesting to say, I'll just slow it down and say it. This actually goes pretty quickly. If you just can sit down and just focus on it and keep going, it actually goes by pretty quickly. Now this is going to be my last page before the back cover, so I need to remember to put lace on this one. Let's see, so this will be, yeah, that's right, it'll use 3 pieces of lace, so that we ended on 3, which is what we want. Little string stuck all over you. the fun part of crafting, right? One of them. Okay, now our back cover. Make sure the font is going up. So we don't have to put tabs on the back cover because we're just going to be placing it right on the back. And then these pieces of lace will wrap around. Okay. Got a lot on there. This is what is holding the cover on, so make sure that it's very well glued down. A little glue there. All right. I am going to pause for a bit and let this dry and get some things ready to embellish this journal. This should be well dry now, so let's have a look at it. Look at the spine. I got to say, that gave me a little spark of excitement to look at that. I love that. Look at all the red, white, and blue. Here's our front. So let's just make sure everything, worked. Everything is secure and in there as it should be. And remove any of those that we missed. Oh, I'm really excited. Okay, there's another one. So there's a single page. See how that, and then here's one that was just folded in half. So either way works. Works just fine. Here's another mini signature. Another single sheet signature. Here's our last little section. Okay, so I'm going to try to decorate this, and I think the very last thing that I'll do is do the front cover. So let's start off. I want to put a little pocket or something right here. I have a lot of scrapbook paper from who knows when. I mean, I can't see a date on this. Does this look familiar to anybody? I mean, I'm thinking it was late 90s, early aughts. But yeah, there's no date on it, but look, the adhesive is even turning yellow and chipping off. Crazy. Anyway, I thought I'd use some of that since it's red, white, and blue. So I'm just going to cut this into like a pocket, maybe kind of a slanty pocket. So I'm going to have to cut a little bit off there so it will fit. Maybe I'll just glue two sides. Let's ink around the edges of that really quick. I'm just using walnut stain distress ink. I'm just trying to get rid of that white edge that you see there. And then add just a little bit of color around the edges. Yeah, I'm really grateful that you guys are watching today and that you're hopefully interested in winning this journal. Yeah, I've had a year since I started posting videos again. I stopped for like 4 years and then I started up again. And so it's my 1-year anniversary of starting up again. I hit that anniversary at the end of February. And March is just a really hard month for me. It's good for me to keep busy, and so my mind doesn't. I just need to keep my mind busy. It's just a hard month. Just had a really tragic event happen, and so whenever March comes around, it's hard. Even though years have gone by, it's hard, So thank you for being here and hanging out with me while I do this. And I'm grateful I have all of you out there that are interested in this kind of thing and like to watch my videos. So very, very much appreciate it. Now let's put that there. I just cut this little heart out, or sorry, heart. That's not a heart. I cut out this little star. And then just stitched around the zigzag stitch. I'm just going to put it there. All right, needs a little something else. These are off of my digital. I just cut out everything. I don't know if I'll use everything in this journal, but I just thought I would print them all off and have them ready. That looks good. So I guess we can talk about how to win this journal. If you would like to win this journal, all you need to do is, well, for one, you need to be a subscriber, subscriber to my channel. And then I would like if you could just put down in the comments, what is your favorite thing about America? What is the one thing that you love about America or about being an American, if you are an American? I just want you to put a little comment, what's your favorite thing? And that will automatically enter you to win this. And I will choose a winner. We'll do April 2nd. It's a birthday of somebody in my family. So April 2nd is when I will announce the winner. So that's not too far off, really, is it? And I don't know if I'll announce it in a video or if I'll just tag you in a post or tag you on your comment on this video. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, that's how you will enter to win. And then I will mail it out to you and everybody will be happy. And I think I need something bigger. I'm going to make a bigger writing card, but we will come back to that. I don't think that really needs anything more. Need maybe a little something on this. Let's do some stenciling. Okay, I have a star stencil, and then I'm using Uncharted Mariner. Let me get you on the screen. Uncharted Mariner oxide. I'm going to put a little bit of stars over here. Probably use that again, so I'm just going to set it aside. Let's see. A little more on this side. Lots of writing space. So have a lot of writing space for you, or for whoever wins. Good luck to you, by the way. Yeah, I very much appreciate all of you guys that leave comments and likes and, like to interact with me. I mean, I think that's a lot of fun. And I really appreciate that as well. Ugh, I can't talk today. So thank you for all of you who comment and tell me what you think about my projects. Let's see, maybe I have a star stamp. Still want to leave a lot of open space for writing. Although I feel like needs something. You know, these little snippets that are part of the digital. Maybe I could make like a page tab or something. Maybe I'll make a page tab out of that one. All right, I just cut that bit off of the snippet and fold it in half. And I have my envelope notch maker. Make it into a tag shape. Dirty it up a little bit. I like this journal because we have some like muted red and blues, and we have bright, red, white, and blue. So it's like anything goes. Okay, and I think I'll probably add a little bit to that. Get it on there. Oops. Something just fell. We'll keep on going though. Okay. We'll add a little something else. Tickets. Maybe put that. And what else? Maybe a number. Let me see what numbers I have. Okay, so I got a little piece of fabric too, one of the extra tabs from the binding. Let's just figure out maybe just adding a little something extra. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Just adding some stuff, making a little cluster. All right, that'll be a cute little tab sticking out. I want to put something on every page, which is so hard. I want to put everything, I want to decorate every page, but you can't get carried away because whoever wins this journal is going to want to add their own stuff. Let's see, what could we put here? Okay, I think I'm going to cut these down. I printed these off on cardstock. I'm going to cut these down so we can make tags or pockets out of them, or writing cards. All right, so I apologize. My battery died and I don't know where it ended. At this point, I don't know. So if I repeat myself at all, I apologize. I don't think I was able to record all of decorating the book, but we'll go through a flip through at the end just so we can see it all again. So I apologize for that. So now I'm going to work on the cover, on the front cover, and I'm using the same fabric I did for the page, for the tabs, the binding tabs, and I'm ripping it into about 1-inch strips. So I'm doing the blue, the cream, and the red in 1-inch strips, and then I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and just do that little ruffle, you know, as I'm sewing, make it into a little ruffle, and I will be back and we'll show you that. Okay, I have my red, white, and blue stripes, and I have this piece of cardstock. So basically what I want to do is make a little flag. So I'll probably put 2 rows here of the blue, and then, you know, red, white, down to the bottom. I was going to just glue it where the stitching is, but I don't think that's going to work because I don't know how I will hold it down because it's going to want to push itself up because of the ruffles. So I'm actually going to take it to the sewing machine and sew them on. Oh my gosh, it turned out so cute. Look at that. Look at those fabric ruffles. Cute little flag. Got some dimension to it. So now what I'm going to do is glue down both sides, and then it's going to be kind of like a big belly band, I guess. And then we can tuck, you know, a big tag behind it or something like this. Of course, I'll add a little something to that. It's a little plain. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue that on down both sides. Oh, now this one's clogged. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm over the moon. I love this. It's so cute. Okay, we can do a quick flip through. Hopefully this will stay. Yeah, I'm not sure where the battery went dead, so I don't know where I left off. So if I repeat myself, I apologize. So I don't know if this got cut off or not. So let me talk about the giveaway again. If you want to enter to win this journal, just put in the comments of this video one thing that you love about America, or what you love about being an American if you are an American. Just by putting one sentence in there, something that you like about it, then that will automatically enter you to win the drawing to win this journal, which I will announce on April 2nd, 2025. I will either tag you in the comments on this video, or I'll get a hold of you somehow. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video announcing it or not. I'm not sure yet, but I will let you know. Okay, so that's that. Oh, and you do have to be a subscriber. Here we go. First, we have our inside cover with a cute little tag. This is part of my digital. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I will put the link to the digital that I just created. I'll put that in the description box. So then we have, this is another piece from the digital, this writing paper. We have some copy dyed paper for writing pages. More stuff from the digital, more stuff from the digital. A little envelope in here with corresponding paper, matches the envelope. And this, yeah, it unfolds, but I'm not going to take off the big paper clip. Oh, I love this, the page tab things. Tab binding. Yes, that's what it's called. Okay. More paper from the digital. Little corner tuck and a tag. More writing space, copy dyed paper. This has all the names of the states in it. I don't know if you can see that. All the states are listed there. Kind of cool. It is on this one too. It's kind of, I made it lighter so you can write on it easy, but there's the darker one that comes with it too. You can see that one better. Anyway. Page tab, little writing card. More writing space, copy dyed paper, little pocket with a few tags inside. This is a little flip up. More writing space, lots of writing space. I love these tab bound journals because they will lay flat. They lay a lot flatter than a regular journal. I just really like that. And then here we are at the back, the large tag and a smaller tag. There we go. And that's the back. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for staying until the end. I very much appreciate it. Sorry for the mess up with the battery dying and all that. I will see you in my next video. You guys have a great day. Bye.